I think the worst thing a man did to me was dating me while he was married.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is worse. He fucked up for that.
Yeah, and I had to find out. He didn't tell me.
Damn, how you find out? Let's go.
Marriage is
you
public
want to go down there? Okay.
Marriage is public records. And
I know that for sure.
Yeah, and I kept asking because he was 40 at the time. So I was like, okay, why is this 43-year-old man not married? So
how long it took you to find that out, though?
It took me 9 months to find out.
Yeah.
So y'all don't take the time to cater or to get to know that woman to see what does she want to do. Because some women don't like dinner dates on the first date. I'm not a dinner date person on the first date. Yeah. Just stop talking to each other. It was so like.
But yeah, I know, but it's business into that too, right?
Well, at that time we were like probably like not even a year in. So we
damn, it ended that quick.
Yeah,
that was good.
And we were friends since like middle school.
Yo, man, welcome back to another episode of Trapset Network, man. Hey, man, I'm really excited about this guest that we have in, man. We got a lot of good stuff to talk about, but we got a lot of good ideas too as well. You know what I'm saying? But I think this conversation is gonna be something that need to be had. I think it's gonna be fun.
I think it's gonna be fun too.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be exciting as well. But I plan to learn a lot, but also get taught a lot too. You know, because I have my way of thinking, and I'm sure you have your way of thinking.
Right.
Then we're gonna get into it. Man, but who I'd like to welcome to the show today is Sammy, man, from the Real Sip and Spill podcast.
Hey y'all, I am Thugsammie. I am one half of the Real Sip and Spill. We are two women who create conversations all while sipping wine.
So one half, I know, I wish I would have had your other co-hosts here, but y'all got a real good show, man.
Oh, thank you.
Really good. And I tell a lot of people a lot of times that, you know, women and podcasts is sometimes hard for men to like them. Because at the end of the day, it's like, it's some shit that we don't want to hear.
Well, men generally just hate women in general.
No, hold up. Nah.
So I'm speaking in general, not like specific. So because men generally just dislike what we do and what we say, it's like.
But why do you think that though? Why do you think? Because I honestly think it's just it's a way y'all see things, but I think everybody is trying to get to the same point. But I think the problem is that we have a different way of relating it to each other.
Right. I think the same way of the men and women dynamic, I can relate it best is the dynamic between white people and black people. It's this, we don't understand this hate that white people have for us. And we can be doing nothing. And then here comes some hate. Like, for example, I don't know if you've heard about this girl who does TikToks and she just like pampers her dog. And she just takes really good care of her dog. She feeds him really well. Like, she takes really good care of her dog. All her comments of men are saying, well, why can't you just for a man? You wasting your time doing this. That's why you're gonna be single.
But I think those type of men sometimes they be looking, because I say it's two type of men out here. It's one man out here, you know, it's a type of men out here that, let's just call them type A. It's type A men out here that really understand what it means to be a man, to protect and to provide for a woman.
Right.
Because I tell people all the time, when you're dealing with a woman, you're dealing with something very emotional, like 24/7, no matter what it is.
Okay.
And when I say when you're dealing with that, you have to know how to address things when it comes to an emotional person. And that's not saying nothing bad, but the type A man is a man that knows how to be a man when I say protect and provide. But type B man is the man that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Men that blame every woman for everything that happens to a man.
Yeah.
And I think, honestly, not to be on the men here too much, but those type men actually didn't get the love from the beginning of their
whatever the case
life.
may be. I've noticed there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a case-by-case basic of men just random, even us sometimes, like, we just randomly get like a DM of someone saying, well, me, a lot, of a man saying something to me. I'm like, I didn't say anything to you to warrant this. But okay, like, it's just so random. And I'm sure like men get the same hate, but I just feel like it's so much different because I'm a woman and it's coming from a man. It's like, okay, like, what are you attacking me for?
It kind of throw you off.
Yeah.
I think it kind of throw you off because you know what type of man. I mean, like you've dated different men and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure out of those certain men you dated is some that you came across and be like, damn, Sammy fucked it up.
No, I've never fumbled a man.
So you never take back anything that you did to a man.
I've never fumbled a man.
Damn. So
every man that's
what's the worst thing a man did to you though?
I think the worst thing a man did to me was dating me while he was married.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is worse. He fucked up for that.
Yeah, and I had to find out. He didn't tell me.
Damn, how you find out? Let's go.
Marriage is
you
public records.
You want to go down there? Okay.
Marriage is public records. And
I know that for sure.
Yeah. And I kept asking because he was 40 at the time. So I was like, okay, why is this 43-year-old man not married? So
how long it took you to find that out, though?
It took me 9 months to find out.
Nah, hell nah, Sammy. You knew before 9 months.
No,
now I'm not. All this down Instagram, Twitter, well X now, but Instagram, Snapchat, X, what, Facebook.
6 years ago. I was like in my early 20s at the time.
Okay.
So no, I did not know. Like at the beginning, it was real. Like I went to his house. The apartment was empty. There was no women stuff there. Come to find out, he had a house and a townhouse.
Oh damn!
So he did a lot of stuff to cheat. It's like he made sure all his ducks was in a row to cheat on his wife.
So from that point forward, was that the man who made you hate all
I don't hate men at all. I love men.
Okay, so what's the part?
Because I love y'all, I hold y'all accountable.
Okay.
Especially black men.
Okay.
I hold y'all very accountable because I love y'all.
So what's some things, you know what I'm saying, that you because I watch your content and you say some wild shit, but I love it. But I love it though. Okay. But my thing is, what are some things that you think black men need to work on? Because we say a lot about what black women need to work on. And I think at times, a lot of times, y'all may take that as like, oh, he got me fucked up. He just saying anything about me. But it's like, damn, how can I portray my message to you without you feeling so offended?
Okay, I think black men need to first work on their sense of security. I feel like a lot of black men are insecure, and because they're insecure, I think they're insecure about their financial status. They're insecure about where they are in life. They're insecure about themselves. Like men don't have. Well, let me not say all men, but a lot of y'all don't have like a sense of community that women have, where we can go to our girls about things.
Facts.
We can have someone to lean on emotionally, because y'all don't have that. Y'all tend to like be all in y'all's head and very insecure about things. So I feel like I want y'all to be more secure in y'all's manhood and be able to openly express yourselves.
But don't you know, for a man to be secure in his manhood, he have to understand that coming out of the childhood, right? So what I'm saying is a man just can't turn 18 then be a man.
Of course not. But once you know better, you do better. And y'all know better and y'all still choose not to do better.
Well, how I'm gonna do better if I ain't had it in the household when I was...
Once you know better, you do better. You're an adult now, right? So you know you need to do better. So now what are the steps you are taking to do better?
Okay.
There's no steps taken. It's I'm fucked up. I was raised by a mom. My dad wasn't there. And then now you're a grown-ass 27-year-old man still blaming your daddy for the decisions you're making as a grown-ass man. No, I get it. I'm coming from a very privileged two-parent household, so I don't understand it from that standpoint. But I just know there's some things that I've did when I was younger in the past, and now that I'm at this age I am now, I no longer make those same mistakes.
How was the? Let's dive into that a little bit, because like I said, I'm gonna keep referring back to it because the childhood home is the most important thing before you get in a relationship. How was it? Because I grew up in a single parent household.
Right.
Never had my father live in the house with me. Not saying he wasn't a good father. He's a great father. It's just that my dad's from Nashville, my mom's from Memphis. But how was that like growing up in a two-parent household? Because it would feel weird for me, honestly. Like, my uncle, he was married. So, like, when I go over his house, when I was younger, and him and his wife would be in the kitchen, they'll be showing a little affection to each other. Not too much because we kids, but, you know what I'm saying? They'll be showing a little affection to each other. And I'd be like, man, let me get the hell up out of here.
But that's healthy.
It is, but it's weird for an individual like me who never seen that happen in their household. So, how is that? Like, what's that triggering? I don't want to say triggering because it sounds negative, but when I say triggering, I mean like what turns it on when you get older and be like, okay, I'm ready to start dating. I notice this certain type of stuff in men because I, see it from my household that it's not positive.
Right. So my childhood was actually very difficult. My parents were not. They should not have ever been together. So I've saw what was wrong with their relationship, and I said, this is not what I want for myself. Because the best thing my mom ever did was finally leave my dad. A lot of people think that you need to stay together for the kids because it's healthy. You want a two-parent household. My parents were together well until I was in high school. Yeah. And it wasn't until then they split up, and all my other siblings were already grown. So it was better for them to not be together. I would much rather have my mom be a single mother.
So you went to you went through the divorce period when they had the divorce or whatever.
Well, I was like 16 when it happened.
So you didn't give a fuck.
So I was grown. I wasn't grown, but I'm not.
But you don't give a fuck. You trying to get out the house. Yeah.
I was definitely happy when my mom finally left my dad. So it was just I saw how they were growing up. Like I said, I didn't have the same, I didn't see my parents kissing. I didn't see my parents holding hands. I didn't see my parents being affectionate. I didn't see my parents love each other. But I do know as an adult, that's what I want in my relationship. So you don't have to experience something to know this is what you want, or this is how to not do things.
Facts. Okay, because I mean, yeah, I can see it that way, but I just always wonder how was that, you know what I'm saying? Because
to me, growing up in a 2-parent household, it was good to see both sides. Yeah. I'm sure it was great for my brothers, because there was a man in the house. Yeah, but me, I didn't really care so much because I was a woman. So it's like I didn't really have. I did have a daddy's girl relationship, but it wasn't
until you really start getting into that dating phase and you had to get opinions like how to deal with this
but
type
I
of
always
situation
referred to my brothers.
Yeah.
I never really referred to my dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bet, cool. So do your brothers like show any type of like insecurity that they may have because of their divorce?
Not to. I mean, when my parents divorced, my brothers were in college. They were grown.
Oh shit! Everybody grown then. They worried about their own world.
Yeah, they didn't care. They were all adults. Everyone was an adult.
Facts.
Besides me, I was 16. But I was
you popping. Yeah, about 16, we ready to get up out the house anyway. We looking at apartments.
No one cared about this separation. We were like, what took so long?
Yeah, facts. Because y'all used to see it a lot. But do you think? Because I honestly think, because the way we living in the world now, I don't think marriage is marriage anymore. I've been telling people for the longest.
I don't know what that means.
So all right, so I'm finna break it down to you. So when I say that is, a lot of people say, okay, well, so what do you think marriage is? I say a business contract.
Okay.
And a lot of people like, damn, why you say that? Like, you fucked up for thinking it. I'm like, nah, I really ain't, because at the end of the day, it comes down to finances, right? Am I being honest?
It comes down. It doesn't really come down to finances, but correct. Finances is a part of it. And essentially, marriage did start off as a business contract. Marriage was never for love. Yeah. It was over time that we started seeing marriage recently in the 1800s that it was supposed to be for love. And the reason why they brought romance in relationship because the poor men weren't able to find wives.
Yeah.
So because at the time, women were only getting married off to the highest bidder, the poor men were like, well, we need bitches too.
Yeah.
So because they needed bitches too, they introduced romance.
Facts.
So now they're like wooing the bitches, and the bitch was like, okay, well, fuck the man with money. I want the man with love.
Facts.
So that's how it turned into from a business, because at first women were property. That's what we were seen as. So it was more.
Whoa! You say women are seen as property?
We were seen as property.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say at that time probably not.
And sometimes some men right now see as women's property, but for general, we're not seen as property. But at that time, women were property,
Correct, yeah.
Marriage was to build wealth.
Gotcha.
Had nothing to do with love.
Gotcha.
So now that it's more about love, it's like, okay, well, I feel like this is what marriage is about for us now. It's more of a love thing than a business thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good way to look at it. But for me, I feel like it's a business contract because the reason why I say that is because first off, starting out, don't nobody want nobody with no money and nobody looking to get more money. So my thing is, what I'm saying it is, because I think a lot of times now we see relationships that people get into, marriages that people get into and they divorce like within 2 years, 2 to 3 years at the max, right? So I think now it has a lot to do with the business aspect of things, like who bringing in the more money or how we gonna spend money this way. Or like, for instance, Gabrielle Union said I think it was like last month or 2 months ago maybe, where she stated, she would take care of half of the household bills in the house with Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, it's silly.
Which I agree.
Yeah,
I do
silly.
Agree because he is a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying?
That, though.
But why we got to go public with it though? I think that's where, like, you know what I'm saying, the public embarrassment is like a turn-off.
D-Wade started talking about it publicly first.
It
was him. He was in an interview and he said the reason what happened was he told her, well, this is my house. So because he said it was my house, that's when she was like, I'm paying half the bills.
I mean,
talk like that to me.
But whose name is on the house though? He should have never talked to her like that though. Let me put that out there, because I think it. Like I said, go back to our first conversation.
On the house when you're married?
No, it doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is, like, if he's breaking it down in a logical aspect of saying what I own, then I think that makes sense. But it's a way you deliver certain things as well.
It happened during an argument.
And I think that's what it was.
It came out during an argument, yeah.
So, and that's what I think. I think a lot of times, like, us male and female dynamics, we try to get to the same place, but we just have a different way of commanding where we want to go.
Sure.
And I think that's what it is. But let's hop into more about you. We're going to talk about other stuff later. Yeah, let's talk more. Yeah, let's talk more about you. So, Sammy, where... So first off, tell me where you from. Are you from Houston?
I'm from Houston.
Okay, tell me.
Technically.
Tell me why you say technically.
I came here when I was very young, so okay. I really,
Okay, where you originally from, like born?
I was born in Africa.
Okay,
so I came here when I was so young, so technically I'm here.
Okay, yeah. So you from Houston? How it is growing up in Houston? Because I mean, like, I used to hear all the stories, like, you know what I'm saying, y'all rappers and stuff like that, and like people used to tell me, what's them things called on the car, like slabs? Ain't this what they call that y'all be right now?
It's called.
Y'all got y'all own culture.
Yeah,
slabs. I think that's what they call. Shout out to the all slab riders.
John, what is it called?
The car is called a slab, but the thing on the car is an elbow.
Okay, yeah. You know what I'm talking about, though,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so y'all got y'all type of, you know what I'm saying, culture down here. How is that, you know what I'm saying, seeing that growing up and being from a city like Houston? What have you seen grown so far?
I can't really give you much details because I'm a suburban Black girl.
Okay.
I was raised in the suburbs.
I love the honesty.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would come out, my hood cousin would pick me up and, take me out to the south side and stuff. So that's how I got to experience that. But
you said your hood nigga?
My hood cousin.
Oh, I thought she said my hood nigga. I was about to say, damn, you went over there fast. Go ahead.
I did go to that side pretty quickly once I started dating. But yeah, so I was, raised in Cyprus pretty much. So I really don't have a lot of information about that. But growing up and being around people, I mean, the culture was fun.
Yeah.
It's a great, I love Houston culture. I love the way we speak. I love the way we rap. I love the way we talk. I love the way we do things. I love the way we act. I love everything about Houston.
The thing I can say about it is a lot of people be like, because I'm closer to Atlanta, being from Memphis. So a lot of people like, ooh, Atlanta, Black Hollywood, right? Mm-hmm. So, I go back and forth to Atlanta. Atlanta is cool. But the thing I hate, the thing I love about Houston and hate about Atlanta is Houston is organized, but it is Atlanta. If you get what I'm saying. Okay. It has the same amount of traffic. It has the same amount of, I guess, like skyscrapers, like glitz and glamour or popularity or fame that you want. It just, I would say that Houston has it more under control and it's much more bigger.
I think we have more just hospitality.
Yes. Y'all know how to greet. Yeah. And I feel like in Atlanta, they just more like, I feel like anybody can be Hollywood though. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like if anybody just open the Instagram page, they, you know what I'm saying, they famous. But it's because they stay in Atlanta. But in Houston, the beauty about it is that I love how big it is, number one. Because if I don't want to be over that side of town, I don't have to be. I can be far over here with some peaceful shit. But if I want to get ratchet and be on my hood nigga shit, or I could come back to the city. But the thing about it is having those two dynamics really show, like, you know what I'm saying, the balance well of a city. But tell me about the Real Sip and Spill, your platform. How did it all start and when did y'all start? How long y'all been going?
Oh, I originally started this podcast in 2019, right before the pandemic hit. So all before you bitches started making podcasts.
Facts. I'm with you, 2019.
I had to put it in there because people think I started when the pandemic hit. No, I did not.
Hold on, 2018, 2019?
2018, 2019.
Damn, you've been going longer than us. We started 2019, 2020.
Yeah, I had originally had a different co-host, and then I stopped doing it with her. So that's how me and my current co-host been doing it. And we rebranded and restarted 2020. Facts. So... And we've been doing it together since then. Okay, cool. How I want to hop into that conversation because a lot of behind the scenes stuff happens with hosts and podcasts. Just to let y'all know, man, it's a lot of stuff that go behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know. Yeah. But because I went through it, but we good now. But my thing is, like, how was that conversation? And like, why did y'all think y'all had to make a change? What was the problem there? Why switch co-host?
Yes.
Oh, we just stopped being friends.
Okay.
I just ended the friendship with her.
Why the hell is it like that though? Women like
well, you don't know me, but I'm very, very, very big on friendship. I don't call a lot of people my friends, and I hold all my friends near and dear to my heart.
Facts.
So when I decide to cut someone off and be like, okay, we can't do this anymore, it's because something big happened. Yeah. Where I'm just like, oh, I can't continue this friendship. Yeah. So that's just what it was. It's just, I mean, I have no hate for her. I hope she's doing well, but it's just I couldn't continue the friendship anymore.
Facts.
So because of that, I happened to be working with Ami, and I was explaining to Ami like, hey, like I'm about to do this podcast alone, blah blah blah, and she was like, I'll do it with you.
Yeah.
And that's just really how it started.
Yeah, I think y'all a good dynamic. Speaking of Omni, like she's real cool. Like I think she brings the personality out of you a little bit more. Cause like I could tell like you be a little reserved, but when Omni turn up, you like, I'm turning up with you. Let's go. Let's get it.
I'm a very cool, calm, collected person. So
but
like,
you are who you are. I'm gonna just say that. You are who you are.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like I could tell she's more outspoken. You just like, I'm gonna sit back and observe.
Always on 10 and I'm always on like a 3.
Yeah.
You know, that's when you were saying women are emotional, I'm actually not emotional at all. Like I'm not a very emotional person. So I'm more of a logical person. I'm more of a thinker, more of trying to take the emotion out of things when I make decisions.
Facts.
So she's more of the emotional person.
Facts.
So because she's always high on emotions, I'm low on emotions. So it's like that. So that's like you said, a lot of problems because I'm not such an unemotional person, but I just don't show my emotions. That's what it is.
Okay.
So, I'm always like, I'm not a yeller. I don't like to curse. Well, I'm not even gonna say that. I don't like to
I'm about to say, goddamn,
I don't like
you
to
lying.
like when I'm having a disagreement with someone, I'm not gonna it's not gonna ever be hectic.
Yeah.
So that's
you give me that vibe of like, I don't give a fuck how loud you go in this argument. Like how loud you get. Yeah.
You're not a nigga can raise his voice an octave at me. Like I do not do that at all. No yelling, no screaming, no cursing, no.
So damn, how a nigga put you in check though? Like,
why would you have to put me in check?
I mean, not put you in check as far as like do what I'm telling you to do, but as far as like, how can I tell you that your ass wrong and we should
just the same way I would tell you your ass is wrong. I'll sit you down and be like, hey, what you did was wrong. Just like this in his voice.
But
you don't have to yell at me to tell me I'm wrong.
No, facts. I don't agree with yelling. I do believe you can really sit a woman down, but some women don't understand, you know what I'm saying, the simple fact of, hey, I'm trying to tell you something.
But some women like aggressive.
That's what okay, so let's hop into that.
I'm not a woman that likes aggressive men.
So, but how do a man deal with an aggressive woman, though?
That's none of my business. I don't deal with aggressive women, so I don't know how they deal with it. I feel bad for y'all. You know, that's actually hard. Cause
I don't deal with aggressive women, but I'm just saying, like, because we know, like, it's some men out here.
Some niggas like aggressive women.
I do know that, though.
Some men love women from New York. They're always getting chose.
Yeah.
Them bitches are aggressive as fuck.
They'll stab your ass.
But they always have, like, aggression. So, you know, I'm not a person that likes that. So there's never ever have a point where you get to check me or put me in check because all you do is talk to me and I listen.
So most of your friend groups are pretty much coordinated to what you like.
All of my friends are like this.
Facts.
Not like me specifically like this, but
in
for the most part,
in their retroscope.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now,
I have a really good, strong core group of friends.
Facts. That's cool. So how I do want to hop into this. Like how balanced are you and Omni when y'all doing the show behind the scenes and everything like that? Because like I said before, a lot of people, they don't know what go in behind this. You know, you got recording, you got editing, you got maybe sponsor outreach, you got advertisement outreach, you got to try to book people on. How many shows y'all gonna do this week? Shit, if you got a YouTube team, you run that, social media, whatever.
Yeah.
How is that, like, how is that dynamic behind the scenes? Like, how do y'all coordinate well?
So when me and Ami first started this podcast, we argued about everything.
Yeah.
We argued about the color scheme to who was running, like, everything.
Yeah.
So, but we persevered and we're still here together. But we just try to split the work evenly.
Yeah.
You know, if I edit this week, then she'll edit next week.
Yeah.
You know, so we just try to keep it as even as possible and try to make it, because no one wants to feel like they're doing more. No one wants to feel like they're doing all the work.
Facts.
So whenever one of us tend to feel that way, we just have a conversation of like, hey, like, you know,
pick up your slack.
Pick your
shit up.
You know, we're very big on it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah.
So we try to talk to each other, you know, and we try to say things respectfully and caring. Because as long as you say something in a way that people can understand it, it's not going to be difficult to communicate.
Gotcha.
But the difficultness is that you want to talk how you want to talk and not how that person listens.
Yes.
So, and I've had to learn that myself, y'all. This is a lesson I learned because I got a way of talking. I'm very direct, but I'm going to say what I want to say. So I had to learn, okay, it's not what you say. It's say it in a loving, caring manner so she can be receptive to what you're saying.
Facts. Because at the end of the day, we just try to get a solution, but we see eye to eye. We see eye to eye.
And that's the same thing with relationships. People look at relationships as, I'm right, she's wrong. It's not right right or wrong. It's how are we going to get together to get a solution?
Man, I tell everybody that, like, it ain't about being right or wrong. It's about this the damn problem and what's the solution. Yeah, like I feel like with that type of maturity, then you know you ready. Until you got there, don't date nobody, because I honestly say
ego thing. A lot of people are not ready to set their pride aside for a relationship. They always want to be the one who has an upper hand in relationship.
Facts. So
until you see as your partner as an equal partner, it's not someone you can like toy with and play with, like does whatever you want, or you have the upper hand with, it's never going to be successful.
Facts. I can honestly believe that too, because I mean, it's hard to talk to somebody that's always in their feelings about something. It's like, damn, like how can I get you right to actually play a part of this team role? But it's actually hard to do that. You know what I'm saying?
And that just means that person is not for you, because if you're with someone who's overly emotional and you're not overly emotional, like I was dating a guy who was very, very emotional. Yeah, and he didn't understand why I was
like crying and shit.
Not just crying. There's nothing wrong with crying. I think it's okay for a man to cry.
No, hold on, Paul. Sammy, it is something wrong with a man crying, bro.
No, there's
and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Not saying that it's something wrong with us crying, but the way it's perceived. Some women, when they see you cry, they be like, "Oh, this weak ass nigga, or this bitch ass nigga, I can run over him." Let's be honest, Sammy.
Yeah, unfortunately, in our community, we see crying, especially when a black man cries, as weakness. Yeah. So, but I'm trying to change that conversation. Like, I want black men to know it's okay to be emotional. It's okay to cry. Y'all already have it hard. Yeah. The world is already hard on y'all. Why are y'all being hard on yourselves?
Yeah. And I hate when people say that. They be like, black men got the hardest in the world, or black women got the hardest. Who gives a fuck? It's still hard. We both have it hard. You feel what I'm saying?
I would say women have it harder because it's just because of the sexism. Because y'all have to deal with racism. We have to deal with racism and sexism. So that's why we have it.
Racism and sexism for y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you run away with that with the women, because I can't tell you what a woman feel.
Yeah.
But from a black man experience, it's not about racism, nor is it about who am I, you know what I'm saying, persona to be physically. It's more about, well, for me, honestly, I'm gonna speak for myself. For me, my insecurities would probably be like you said in the beginning, financial things. Mm-hmm. Or if I can't provide for my family, or if I can't protect my family, those type of certain things. How do a man, you know what I'm saying, deal with it without you looking at it as like, damn, this nigga weak, I got to move on, I got to find me something that's better, a little more stable.
Well, I'm not one to ask about that, because I don't believe in dealing with broke men. If a man doesn't have money, I don't think you should be dating. I don't think you don't have to have like millions of dollars or anything, but I feel like enough money.
What's enough?
Whatever is enough for your partner. I can't speak for other women.
No, I'm saying you. I'm saying Sammy. What is enough for Sammy?
I feel like for me to want to be with a man and for money to be enough, you have to be able to pay your own bills and my bills.
I think that's agreeable.
And also pay for vacations, whatever we want to do outside.
But I think anybody that clicks on your Instagram profile sees that you like traveling.
Yeah.
So they would be attracted to somebody that travels. Why would I hit somebody DM if I don't like travel?
Well, you'll be surprised the kind of guys who give me my DMs and expect me to want less or expect less because they can't provide what I.
But hold on, man, y'all gotta stop this shit. And the reason why I'm gonna say that is because you are a beautiful woman. But the thing I'm gonna tell you is, most men, like, they hit women DMs and they come off with lust. Man, they see that shit probably 200 times a day.
Yeah.
You got to make yourself stick out. You got to send something else through that.
Right. And it's funny, like, when guys go to my DMs and be like, oh, I would talk to you, but all you care about is money. Yes, I do. I am a gold digger. I have there's nothing wrong with being a gold digger. Am I supposed to dig for dirt? Am I supposed to dig for diamonds? I'm digging for motherfucking diamonds. So, but when I say that, I don't mean it as like I'm only dating a guy because of money. There's plenty of
I don't have a problem with you saying that. I think a lot of insecure men have a problem with you saying
because
that.
Because they're poor, yeah.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. But I look it's not that. It's just that they feel that certain way because they're not capable of thinking that they can become that or putting themselves in a position to be that.
Right.
I think with that being said, it's just I love a woman who knows this is what I want and I'm not taking nothing else less from it.
Absolutely not.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bend it. I'm not gonna break it. I'm not gonna edit this shit, make it brighter for you for your liking.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning of the day, it's not for me to like because you trying to entertain me. So how are you gonna step into my world and try to offer me shit that I'm not interested in?
And to me, I'm a big believer in who am I to tell you what you deserve, right?
Right.
So if you feel like you want a woman who's gonna split the bills 50-50 with you, you deserve that.
Fact.
Go find her. It's not me. Yeah.
So I see it as a problem too with women paying 50-50. I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like men, the only thing men should be paying for is they got whatever, the house, car note, car insurance, phone bill, mortgage, whatever the case may be. Men should be taking care of that.
Yeah.
But now it is a thin line. I can't be taking care of everything and I ain't getting nothing in return as far as like dates or gifts or like how do that come about? When is it the right time for a woman to know, okay, it's time for me to play my part as a woman and stop receiving or as much as I'm not giving out?
I don't think you should ever stop receiving, but I do feel like relationship is a give and take. You know, I think it's important to find what your partner finds valuable and give them that, because like a man might value a woman who is gonna, you know, be a stay-at-home mother and, you know, cook and clean, and a man might value a woman who's gonna work and pay half the bills or, you know, whatever they find valuable. So I just feel like it's very important for you to find your partner and what you want, you know. Gotcha. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with 50-50 if it was actually 50-50. But we know it's not 50-50.
What, 60-40?
You know it's not 50-50. You know, like a lot of times women are expected to work and then still do most of the domestic labor.
Facts.
That's not 50-50.
Facts. I was talking to one of my homegirls and she was just like, you know, I hope she don't mind me putting her business out here, but she gonna know who it is when she watch it. But I had a conversation with her because her dude was going through some things. No, I'm not playing best friend. You know what I'm saying? She just talking to me and she trying to get a male perspective, and she kind of like, it started off good the first 2 years we were together, but now it's kind of like I'm taking care of everything. I have to be here for everything. And I was like, I don't think she's wrong for feeling that way.
She's not. Regression is a thing.
Yeah, and I think a lot of men, we need to stop trying to sell women who we not in the beginning, and then when some shit hit the fan, we can't recover from it.
Yeah.
I feel like at the end of the day, if you're gonna bring somebody into your life, you need to let them know your expectations.
I feel like a lot of times there's this mentality that men feel like they have to trick women into like being with them.
Facts, but hold that thought. Hold that thought, because I agree with you. But then again, you have to think too, do women trick men to be in a relationship?
I think women trick men too sometimes. They pretend they're this and that, and they're not.
Whew.
So yeah, I feel like we both trick each other. You know? But that's why it's very important to be who you are from the beginning. I am who I am through and through. You're gonna know exactly what kind of woman you're dealing with when you deal with me, and there's no like hidden like, oh shit, she's this. No, I lay it all out there. Because if you want to deal with it, you can. If you don't, I understand.
What's the most fucked up shit that you ever done to a person that you may have been talking to, like as a woman? Like it could have been when you was young.
When I'm dating someone, I don't do them wrong.
You don't?
No.
Damn, but a lot of people would get a different perspective from you just because of the show. That's crazy.
A lot of people do get a different perspective of me because of the show, but people have to understand Chiamaka and Thugsammie are two different people. Yeah. Thugsammie is a personality. You know, it's entertaining.
Yeah, facts. I understand it. Trust me.
Yeah.
I understand
it's like I get why people have a perspective of me because of my podcast.
That shit fun though, right?
It's fine with me because people come into my DMs saying all this crazy things. Like, you're talking about a show. Yeah. Like, do not hit me up on my personal Instagram about shit on my podcast page. Like, I'm a totally different person.
Totally different person. Like, facts. That's why I got the business page and the personal
podcast page. Yeah. Like, facts, but when I'm in a relationship with someone, anyone I'm dating, I do not do them wrong at all. Okay. I do niggas wrong sometimes. I do.
Okay. Okay. How you differentiate a nigga and a person you dealing with? I mean, ain't that the same thing?
No.
How do you see?
I don't. The difference is how that man treats me. Right. Okay. What is that man trying to get out of me? And what is the age of this man?
Facts. Okay.
You know, all those things come and play with it. Or like, what is his goal?
Facts.
You know, is he trying to date me or is he trying to fuck me?
Yeah.
So all that is...
Do women know that off top? Like, do women know, like... Do they know, like, what a man want to do with them off top?
For the most part, we know every man wants to fuck us.
Facts.
I feel like if a man's talking
I feel like it's easier for y'all, too, though. Yeah. I feel like any woman, no matter she's out of shape, ugly... Got one leg or whatever.
I don't know.
Nah, shit. I know some niggas that's doing it. These niggas out here, boy.
A bitch with one leg?
Boy, what?
I mean, shout out to the bitch with one leg, but a bitch with one leg.
You think a nigga out of a wheelchair won't do it? Okay. He ain't never won't.
You know what? I mean, shout out to the bitch with one leg. Y'all need love too. But I couldn't fuck a nigga with one leg.
But I'm just saying, man, but it's some people out here like that. I feel like women can get it, whatever. But if it was the other case on the other shoe to where a man had one leg, it'd be like, hell no.
I would not personally go after a man with one leg. If he had a one leg after we started dating, I'll stay with him. I won't because he had one leg.
Oh damn, you real.
I mean, if you're
but
my
I got
man,
a feeling that your ass gonna be gone though. When you start seeing other.
if we're together, and you lost the leg.
So you cool with pushing the wheelchair around?
If we're together, I'm talking about like
hell
if
no,
we're married.
You dead serious?
If we're married and you lose your leg, why would I leave you? That's crazy.
It's some people that will,
and mostly men, because men are more likely to leave a woman when they're sick.
No, hello. You be throwing me in.
That's facts.
Nah, that is facts though. Nah,
men are more likely to leave women when they're sick, and then women are more likely to leave a man once they go broke. So that's our thing. We just like, for example, prisons. Male prisons are full of women visiting them, right? Because we'll stick with you throughout the whole thing. But women prisons they don't really get male visitors, because then they will leave you for dead.
Facts.
So
I do, but that go back to the emotional thing. Women are emotionally attached to their partner. Men,
so we're not gonna just leave you because you lost a leg.
Exactly.
But he's like, oh, I can't fuck this bitch no more. She gone, like type shit.
Facts. So you say you deal with a lot of men that's like well off successful. Like for your dating range, you want somebody that's successful, right?
Yeah, I want someone who's better than me in every aspect. I want a man who can teach me and who can, like,
Facts.
I don't even not just a man, but my friends too. Like, why would I want? Who wants to be stagnant in life? Not me.
For real. No.
So all my friends are like people who are elevating and doing better in life and all that stuff. So you should always try your best to not be the smartest person in the room. I never want to be the smartest person in the room.
Facts.
I want to learn from someone.
That's when your room got to change for surely.
That's when once you're the smartest person in the room, your room got to change.
Yeah, it's time to switch it out.
I generally go for men who is able to teach me, put me somewhere in a, help me step up in any way possible, level up. Why would I not want that?
Facts, for sure. So, man, you travel to a lot of places.
I do love to
And
travel.
I'm a person that don't travel. But it's just because I never had nobody to like, come on, let's go. Like, let's go. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, like, because I'm pretty sure for, like, your first experience, you didn't just, it's some people out there that probably do this, but you just didn't say, fuck it, I'm going to just go book a trip and go.
No.
Exactly. You went with a group of friends, right?
Yeah, of course.
So a lot of my group of friends, like, they go, but I think, like, with me, it's more of like, sometimes I'm so introverted, so I be like, damn, I ain't even see the message to go. Like,
okay.
So like right now we plan. I got a group of friends. It's like 20 of us. We plan to go to Miami for spring break. Right.
It's gonna be 5 of y'all going.
It's gonna be 5. Why you say that?
Because y'all never made me get out the group chat.
Huh?
Y'all never make it out the group chat.
Everybody made their down payments. That's how you made the
Y'all
group
made
chat.
out the group chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually, what I'm saying.
Niggas never made out the group chat.
Look, this how you make the group chat though. You got to put your down payment down first.
Okay.
So that's how we do it. Yeah. We got cutoff dates.
Okay. Good.
So it's 20 of us. We're supposed to be going to Miami, right? So my thing is like, that's how that was organized. But for you said you had a group of friends that you went with. What's some of the places that you've traveled that you like traveled so far? And I mean like countries. I ain't talking about U.S. Because I see you with Pretty Water. You eat no leaves and shit.
I don't really count U.S.
lily pads and shit.
But I've been to Mexico plenty of times.
Okay.
Guatemala, Costa Rica, Jamaica, St. Croix. Where else did I go? I've been to other places. I can't remember. I can't think of it right now. Those are the ones off my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. Cool. So what would you say probably be like the most one that you enjoyed so far?
My favorite trip has to be Guatemala.
Guatemala?
I love Guatemala. I want to move there.
Okay. Why?
Yes.
Tell me what's lit about it.
It's beautiful. It has mountains. It has volcanoes. It has oceans.
So the landscape is what you looking at.
It's one of the only countries that have all three.
Man.
That's not common to have mountains, volcanoes, and oceans. It's very, very economically poor. I'm sorry, y'all, but
why the hell would you want to move there?
Because my money go a long way.
Yeah, she would.
My money go a long ass way.
But how far would your money continue to go though? If
a long way.
If the city's so poor though, we don't have the infrastructure to help your money grow.
Why would you need infrastructure to help
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
so I'm not having property. I mean, who knows what my job's going to be? Hopefully, I'm not going to say hopefully, my job will be podcasting.
Yeah.
So I don't need infrastructure.
Okay. If we thinking that way, then that makes sense. You feel what I'm saying? But I guess what I'm thinking about is like that you was going to go there and invest in, you know what I'm
Hell
saying?
no.
Okay. Yeah. Because I was like, that's
that.
a badass business plan.
But it'll be great for tourists because, for tourism, you can do it for that. But other than that, no, I just want to live in a nice, not a farm, but some land, acres, grow my own food.
Yeah. Them people like that, man, because I'm an engineer 9 to 5. So I'm mechanical.
Oh, okay.
But right now I'm in the nuclear field. But
okay, he got money.
But so I used to like draw out the utility plans for people that would just buy property and plan to build a house there. And a lot of people just don't understand, man. It take a lot of work to do that, but having your own piece of land is very important when it comes to the state. A lot of people don't know when you get these properties from the states, you get a lot of tax write-offs. And I was in the state of Georgia at the time. So these people was getting like big tax write-offs and shit like that. And people always wonder like, okay, why the hell Rick Ross got like animals living in his front yard and shit like that? And because in the state of Georgia, if you have I think a livestock animal on your property, it actually knocks off sales tax for the property and stuff like that. So I mean, but it's a lot of stuff that go into it.
Don't really care for the animal parts. I want to have like my own farm.
You want to have a farm?
Like my own garden, like a whole like.
You should have a farm too, though.
Yeah, but I don't want. But farm is huge. I don't want like a big ass farm. I can take it out. I just want like one I can maintain.
One that you can make.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that because I mean it could be one for a lot.
Because like gardening is a lot of work. I have plants and it's a lot of.
That shit boring though.
I love it. I love
gardening and what?
It's therapeutic for me.
I guess. I mean, I'm more of a nature walker. Like I want to go on the hikes and stuff like that. But nah, I can't get on my hands and knees and play with the dirt all day and shit.
Yeah, I don't mind it. You know,
I can cut some grass though, but we ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
No, for sure. But so why the Real Sip and Spill? What how did that name come about?
Well, my podcast name was Sip and Spill.
Okay.
And I just add the real in front of it because this is the
was
real
you being
one.
petty to your co-host? Your old
this is
co-host?
the real one. Okay, baby? Not the other one. This is the real one. So that's what how it started. Rebrand. Heavy on that ass.
No, that's for real. No,
that's what happened. Honestly.
That's facts.
I wasn't because I thought of the name, so I wasn't gonna let it go.
Yeah, facts. So how did that work? Like with you and your partner? Because I know y'all came in as one of your ex-partner. I'm not talking about for clarification. But how was that like going behind the scenes? Like how did y'all break it off to be like, okay,
we just stopped talking to each other. It was so like,
but yeah, I know, but it's business into that too, right?
Well, at that time we were like probably like not even a year in, so we didn't have
ended that quick.
Yeah,
that was good. Though.
And we were friends since like middle school.
Oh wow!
So this is not just like an easy something happened. So it was easy to break off because we had nothing tied to each other.
Yeah,
me and Ami not so much because we have an LLC, we have a lot of things tied to each other.
Facts. That's what I have too. Yeah,
we can't just like break up with each other. But yeah, so it was very easy to break off with her because there was nothing to split.
Facts. So why podcasting for you? Why?
I like to talk shit. Because
everybody uses it for their different thing.
You know what I'm saying? I got the voice for it. No, I just feel like I've always been that person that just had some shit to say.
Facts.
I'm always going to speak my mind, no matter who's in the room or how you feel about it. I'm going to say what I got to say. So I'm like, why not use what my God-given talent into something that...
So you honestly believe like God gave you the mouth to like talk shit? Like,
did God give me the...
Because you said my God-given talent.
Yeah.
So you think God gave you like a mic to talk like you talking your shit?
I feel like God gave me this voice.
Facts.
God gave me this mind. He gave me this thought process.
Yeah.
So would he not want me to use it? Why you give it to me?
Facts. Hey y'all, man, this been a good podcast, bro. You definitely a fucking character. I love it though. I fuck with it. I love it though.
Thank you.
But for me, when I got into podcasting, I actually watched for like a year and a half before I started my own. And at that time, I was like, damn, this really therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? You learn about people's situations and you know what I'm saying?
I cried on the podcast.
Damn, you cried?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, I ain't never cried on one.
I've cried.
On yours?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How many episodes did it take?
Like 2 seasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you ain't no crybaby.
I'm not a crybaby.
You will put it. I've had some passionate conversations, but I never cried.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
Therapeutic. I don't really get to talk about my sister that passed a lot, so I was able to speak about her on the show and get some things out that needed to get out.
Oh yeah, because I mean, like it is therapeutic. It really is. It helps a whole lot of people because I mean, a lot of people they be like, "Man, I watch your podcast. I think y'all real dope." You know what I'm saying? But what they always tell me that they get from it is a lesson that they can always leave with.
Love that.
So I feel like as us podcasters, as us two podcasts, I feel like that's a job that we have to maintain,
right?
Because we are part of the mental healing crew. We're part of like people who go through psychological issues or filling out a out of the shape of the world, you know what I'm saying, feeling like they don't belong or whatever the case may be. How important do you think that is to you to relay this message for people to understand? No, this is not just entertainment, but now we really care about y'all too. Like, we want to get the message across that we care about our people.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck about y'all niggas. No, I'm joking. No,
hey, I'm not gonna lie. When a woman is this expressive and characteristic, bro, they be the main ones that love us. They just don't know how to say this shit. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, they be the main ones that love us. They just don't know how to say it. But
no, I'm a very caring, nurturing person.
Yeah.
But I just don't like give it out to everyone because y'all niggas don't deserve it. But I think for me, it's very important for our listeners to know that we're giving you a part of ourselves. Every time we go on the show and we talk about our shit, we're sharing a part of ourselves to you. So we want y'all to feel connected. We want to be like, oh shit, like I get her or I get him. Like I feel that too, or I'm going through that too. You know, we want y'all to send the DMs on the podcast page and tell us, you know, your advice or, you know, what you're going through. Like I love that. I love having conversations with people about, that's the name of that's our lingo. We create conversations all while sipping wine.
Yeah.
So I'm very open to dialogue. And I feel like I want us to have a conversation. I don't want it to be an argument.
Yeah.
I feel like all the times when people talk online or whatever, TikTok, Facebook, where it may be, it's so much hate. It's so much.
When we really just trying to create dialogue.
When we trying to create dialogue, like I want us to have open, clear conversations about things so we can come to an understanding and not be a black man versus white man or a black versus white or a woman versus man or any of that.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
no, facts. I think, and I think a lot of people take a lot of stuff that they see on podcasts and be like, that's who they are. That's their personality. Because like I've said some shit. And people be like, why the hell would you say that? Because that's how I felt.
Right.
Now, the way you receive that, that's on you personally.
That's you, yeah. But I feel like that goes for anyone who is showing themselves on the internet. You only see a piece of that person. People will tell you up and down they know everything about celebrity.
Yeah.
When all you know is what that person allows you to see.
Yeah. So, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, that's all they know.
So I don't care about when people judge me off of what they see because I know sometimes I do the same thing to celebrities.
Yeah.
I judge them off of what I see. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm doing the same thing that's done to me. So I don't really get like as offended as I used to. Yeah. Before I used to be like arguing with people, like being hurtful.
Facts. And I'm go ahead. No, go ahead. I want you to finish. Go ahead.
Yeah, there was a time where I said, I said, Caribbean girls are suffering in St. Croix. And the whole of the island attacked me. Like, it was a whole...
But that's just how you felt, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to say what the hell I want to say.
It was crazy. A woman, she made a whole song about it, about how they're not suffering in St. Croix. It was on, like, St. Croix news. Like, my trainer, who's from St. Croix, had his family call him. They're like, you know this girl? She's talking shit about St. Croix. I'm like... All I said was, y'all bitches are suffering out there because they don't spend money. Yeah. But it turned into, I'm a golden ass, ugly ass bitch.
No, man. I think you're a really cool person. I think you just a person that know what you want.
Yeah, I'm very direct.
You're not taking no for an answer.
No.
And I think that's what it is. And a lot of people, when they see that and they're presented with that, they don't know how to deal with that because they've always been lied to from the jump. So,
and also, I feel like a lot of men don't know how to handle a woman who's so direct and so like, this is not happening.
Facts,
this is not what I'm doing.
Facts.
Y'all are used to passive-aggressive women.
Yes.
And I am not passive-aggressive at all whatsoever.
Because, I mean, like, honestly, my mom, like I said, I grew up in a single family household, but the thing I did like about my mama was that shit was honesty. Mm-hmm. But I also learned how to know how females operate, too.
Right.
Because I was able to see how she operated. So, I mean, I had some stuff that carried over, you know what I'm saying, to the dating world, but... I feel like that was on me to fix.
I have a question for you.
What's that?
Do you think being raised by a single mother made you feminine?
Feminine?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say feminine, but I would just say, for my case, I'm going to tell you this. No, I wouldn't say feminine, but I would have wanted to be heard more instead of dictated more, if that makes sense. I should have been told to express yourself and we'll figure out a solution instead of these my hardcore ass, whereas it just is what the fuck it is, shut the hell up.
I think that's like a very black experience. A lot of even African parents too.
But single mamas is deep though.
Yeah.
Because like with single moms with black boys in the home, you can't say shit. Really? You say shit, you getting slapped in the mouth. and you better hope she ain't got no rings on.
Like,
but you feel what I'm saying? But if a black woman is raising a black younger woman, it's more acceptable because now I can feel what we feel together. But if I'm a man and I'm trying to express something to you when I'm younger,
you're told to shut the fuck up.
Thank you, because now you feel like I'm overstepping my boundary as a child when I'm really trying to
express yourself.
Exactly, and I think
you dare look like your daddy.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm just telling you, but that's how men grow up, and that's why y'all receive it as, ooh, this nigga sassy as fuck. But the whole time is really just probably because he was never able to say what he wanted to say. So I feel like when you give a man that space to receive what he want to say,
yes,
he can be like, damn, I'm gonna treat her different. Because now I feel like this a comfort place. A real man will, not no.
That's why I said I've never fumbled a guy, because I've always give them the space and opportunity to express themselves however they want to express themselves.
Because that's the only thing a man be wanting, expression and motivation. That's all we need from a woman. If we need anything more else than you, we just a bum ass nigga, to be honest with you. Because I don't want your money. I don't want... I want your love, but I really don't fucking need it. I really need motive. No, and the reason why I say that is because don't receive it as me saying I don't love you. What I'm saying is...
You saying you don't need her love.
No, but what I'm saying is her love is not going to help me fight for this family, to go out in the world, fight for this family to bring back something.
You don't think her love will help you do that?
No. I can't have nobody... Look, so this is what I'm saying. So I can't work so tirelessly for our family. You come on and be like, ooh, I love you, ooh, I miss you. I feel like a woman should be like, hey, how your day, man? Oh, okay. For real? Okay, so how the progress going with that? I want to talk situations out at the end of my day so I can know what to process for the next day and be ready
every time. You don't ever want to break? You want every day to be like that?
No, not every day, but most of my days need to be like that so I can have an idea. Okay, she gave me... Because what I'm bringing another woman into my world for is to maximize this family.
See, men are never allowed to relax or rest, I feel like.
No, how? You just told me if I ain't had no money, you leave. So what the fuck? Am I right or wrong?
No, y'all cannot relax.
But that's why I tell y'all, men, we have a very stressful role in a relationship.
Y'all do have a
You
stressful
have a
role.
wife, you have a daughter, you have a mom, you have a grandma, you have an auntie, you have a sister. You may need to take care of everybody.
Y'all do. Y'all have a very stressful role in a family.
Exactly. So when I tell you I don't need your love, don't take it as me saying fuck you, I don't want your love.
That's what I took it as.
Because you took it as an emotional response.
I was like, what? You don't need my love.
But what I'm saying is, when I tell you that, it's more of in the case of motivate me, help me maximize our family, help me so if something happened to me, you're okay. I know that you're good. That's how real men think. Real men, we're not thinking on how we gonna be loved by our woman every day. We don't give a fuck about love. To be honest with you, we don't. Because at the end of the day, I need to get some money to make sure you get what you want, she get what she needs, she get what she needs, she get what she needs, I'm good, we got something to fall back on, we got something to invest in. Right. So I can't be worried about how much the fuck you love me. You feel what I'm saying? I think that's what makes
where
me
the woman's money come in account. Because me, I'm the type of person is, even if my man take care of all the bills, I'm still working.
Facts.
So my money is for that in case anything does happen. We have
facts. That's all a woman money should be for is emergency.
Right.
I should not take care of everything and have a fallback money.
Right. No.
Like I'm gonna bring some to the table if some shit happen because I've obviously been saving. But you need to be coming with at least 60% while I'm coming with like 40.
Me personally, I've been blessed to be in a relationship where I didn't have to spend any money.
Yeah.
So it's like if I'm in a marriage where I don't have to spend any money, all my money is our saving. Well, okay, well, it'll go like to the household stuff, of course.
Gotcha.
Like, food, groceries, maybe like a light bill or something small like that.
Hell no, no bills. I think a woman should just pay for shit, man. Just pay for the fucking food, like the grocery and the house shit. Like I like a smell good house and I want some food. If I had that, bro, we don't have shit else to worry about.
I don't agree. Because one, I would never want my man to resent me. And sometimes when a man's doing everything, they start to feel like, what is she, It's not about you doing everything or how much is on your task list. It's about the way you're doing the things. Okay.
I don't have to see you go pay a bill. I don't give a fuck if you go pay a bill. I don't care, honestly. Men, we want to pay, real men, we want to pay bills.
They do.
Because it gives us some type of controlmanship, you know what I'm saying? Like this our shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
y'all
this
like
allows like how y'all put how y'all dress up and put y'all shit on. Me and our shit is, man, I'm taking care of my family. I got this shit locked down. This.
Period.
So
you hear that?
What I'm saying is I'm not looking for a woman to oh, babe, I got the light bill. Yeah, that shit cool every now and then, but man, figure out a way to put your money into some shit so we can invest. You know what I'm saying? Or
I'm fine with that.
But I just feel, but that's what I'm saying. Like, a woman should not be coming in your life and working hard as fuck. That means you're an unprepared man. You feel what I'm saying? So why would you accept a woman and when she tells you, nah, I'm not with this shit, now you feel it?
They be mad.
Exactly. Be hot as hell.
They be like, you don't want to build me up? No, I don't.
Don't know woman's supposed to build you up.
I am not Barbara the Builder.
But a lot of men trying to hire their girlfriends and wives is full-time mama roles. So they basically, what I'm saying, that they trying to replace their girlfriend or wife with their mom, bro.
Yeah.
So a lot of men, I think, grew up in a situation like I did, and they just need to go tap into themselves and feel like, okay, this is my wife. This is the shit she's required to do. This is not my mom.
Right.
And that's how a lot of times a men don't know how to differentiate, because they be like, well, shit, you a woman, you supposed to love me and do. But really the whole time you just really speaking out the anger your mama's supposed to give you. So you go get that shit together and you come back over here, then you can differentiate between a mom and a wife.
You are preaching.
But I'm just keeping it real though.
That's
you feel
exactly
what I'm saying?
what it is.
Because women are not women are not difficult. It's just men, we force our way to saying certain shit in a way that puts us in a hard place.
Yeah.
If a woman understands who you are. It's crazy because I
think what would solve it is thoughtfulness. If people just were more thoughtful, you know, 'cause a lot of times men aren't thoughtful. Y'all are very surface level.
Yeah.
So it's like, if y'all are more thoughtful, y'all will understand us more.
And sometimes a lot of people say like, man, y'all be like so like, y'all masculinity just be so piled up when talking to a woman. It's like, sometimes we do need to tone it down just a little bit when speaking to a woman.
Y'all be scaring the hoes sometimes.
Yeah, they be scaring the hoes.
Okay, yeah. Nigga scared me yesterday, actually.
What he do?
He was just being real weird. He came up to me, he's like, I've been watching your show. You don't know me, but I know you. I said, nigga, get the fuck.
What
you mean?
That shit weird, right?
Why would you tell me you don't know me, but I know you?
People to come up to you, people, man. Hey, fans, we love y'all, man. Just come in a more approachable, respectful way.
Don't come up to me and tell me you be watching me, you know me, and I don't know you. I don't want to know you.
You had to think about what the fuck he was talking about.
Nigga, where'd you find me?
Oh, he talking about Thugsammie.
Yeah, I was like, where did you see me at? Okay.
Nah, facts, man. But I feel like that's the time. Men, they just need to know how to differentiate those two. But I see we coming up on the close here, but what's some things that you're excited for coming up? When do y'all start again? Y'all haven't started.
We start back mid-February.
Okay, dang, why so late? I watched y'all last episode today.
We took like a month break, and then my co-host is going on vacation, so that made it like another week.
Okay, boom, cool. All right, so look, I'm gonna ask you this because I recently seen you say this.
Oh my God.
Why don't you do coffee dates?
Coffee dates?
I'm gonna give you my opinion on it. But I need to know. I want to know why. Why don't Sammy do coffee dates?
Because I don't think it's respectful. I feel like men take you on a coffee date because he's taking you and 7 other women on a date. I want you to. One thing I've learned about a man is when he invests in you, it's harder for him to leave you. It's easy to leave a bitch that you spend $5 on. It's hard to leave a bitch that you spent $500 on. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, one, if you don't know if you want to spend that kind of money on me, that's fine. Get to know me, and when you see that I'm worth it, then do it. If you don't think I'm worth it, then don't do it. That's
I heard
fine.
you say that too.
It's not a requirement for every man to do it, but I feel like if you want to date me, those are my requirements. And if you don't want to do that, then date someone else.
Yeah, I can honestly respect that. I mean, I heard you.
I don't do coffee dates.
No, I heard you say that, and I respect the no coffee dates thing because
at all.
It's not that. But I'm gonna give you a little bit of game here.
Okay.
It's not that he's taking multiple women on the date.
It could be men too.
No. When men. I'm not finna do that. Women. So it's not that he's taking multiple women on a date. It's the simple fact that a man don't want to be perceived and looked at as, oh, I'm a trick ass nigga. He spent this much money on the first date. Because women do. Y'all do that. You don't
have to spend a lot of money on the first date. I feel like it's about experience.
But how I know if it's a lot of money to you though? Because a little jump from the hood, if I take her at a Chick-fil-A, she probably like, this the best thing I'd have had all week or something.
Her then. It's not about if it's a lot of money to me. It's if it's a lot of money to you. I think dating is not personal anymore.
Yeah.
So y'all don't take the time to cater or to get to know that woman to see what does she want to do? Because some women don't like dinner dates at the first date. I'm not a dinner date person on the first date.
Yeah.
I want us to have an experience together.
Facts. I told y'all, man, take her to rock climbing, take her to a private chef class, take her to a painted silk. What's the little junk that y'all with the little
There's
bowl?
Pottery class.
Yeah, man, go make a flower or some shit. Yeah,
There's
escape room.
Experiences is what I feel like when people have shared experiences, that's when y'all tend to bond.
Yeah.
It's hard, but dinner the first day, I think it's kind of awkward. So you don't have to take me to a $500 restaurant the first date. The niggas who do that for me are the niggas I see as tricks. Yeah. So if you're actually interested in dating me, see what I like to do and then do that for me, For sure. But coffee is the fuck now.
Yeah, because I mean, the reason why you do, I mean, it's cheap.
That's a business meeting.
I mean, shit, it's cheap though. That's why.
That's the problem.
It's cheap. I know, but like, I don't want to spend money. Honestly, I would feel bad as a man taking a woman on a coffee date. What the fuck? First of all, it's too loud in this motherfucker. Number two, I don't even like Starbucks that goddamn much or Dunkin' Donuts, whatever we go. I think it's just
men don't want to take the time to get to know y'all. They want to fuck us as soon as possible.
I promise it ain't that. It's just that I don't want to be seen as a trick ass nigga. That's what most men see.
Who did he say? He said ain't tricking if you got it. So he must be broke then if he's tricking.
It ain't tricking if you got it. Because I say you play what you
T.I. say that? Who said that?
I think T.I. did say that. Yeah, it ain't tricking if you got it. I mean, because you only playing the cards you dealt.
Exactly.
Period. But my thing is, bro, I just feel like if you can only afford a woman on a coffee date, don't go on the date.
You shouldn't be focused on your finances.
Just keep putting your effort in the DM. You know what I'm saying? Shoot your little hard eyes. But don't bring up that coffee date shit.
Don't even slide in my DM. Don't even.
Talking about we can use your reward Starbucks points and shit. But nah, man, tell them where they can find y'all, man. Y'all a dope platform, but tell them where they can find you.
Thank you so
much. Not you, Thugsammie.
They can find us, right? You can find us at The Real Sip and Spill on everything except Twitter, which is Sip and Spill 1. I am Thugsammie. My co-host is ambitious_Teray. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Patreon.
Damn, y'all on Facebook?
Yeah. We gotta
get our Facebook page popping.
Well, we gotta reach the old niggas too.
The unks.
The unks. They be on our shit even harder. They hate us. The unks hate the fuck out of us.
Hey man, unks, chill out, man. Y'all the reason why we in this damn predicament of tricking and shit. Giving auntie some a whole lot of other shit, prisons and shit.
Bro, unks love young hoes.
Yeah, but unks fucking the game up though.
Y'all,
they really are. Unk ass 45 trying to go talk to a 22-year-old. Now that 22-year-old think I'm supposed to give what the fuck unk giving.
And do.
That's crazy.
And do.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Damn, man. Shout out to The Real Sammy.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate
this is dope.
it.
This is dope. We definitely gonna come back and get more content.
So you can definitely come on our show.
Shit, I'm ready, man. Invite me on. I'm ready. I'm ready because I feel like we got a dynamic that'll mesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with it.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. All right, man. Like I said, man, make sure y'all go follow The Real Sip and Spill podcast, man. Also, as well, man, if y'all tune in to Trapset podcast, man, make sure y'all do that. Go like, comment, subscribe, man. Also, as well, follow us on Instagram at Trapset Network, man. We doing a lot of good things with the network. Now we done went into screen game and now we done went into live podcasts, virtual podcasts. We probably about to getting ready to get some talents on board to try to get this thing popping. But man, make sure y'all go do that, man. Make sure y'all also as well, man. Just spread the word for us, man. Y'all been showing a lot of love, man. We got a lot of big news coming out. A lot of more great people coming on, but this conversation, I think a lot of people gonna get a lot of clickbaits out of it because you said some wild shit again.
Did I say something wild this episode?
Yes.
John.
It is what it is, man. Hey, man, this been another episode of Trapset Network. We out.
That's crazy.